before the video actually starts, let me go ahead and cover two things real quick. First of all, instead of my usual bland background, here's some Overwatch footage. It's nothing much, I'm not very good at the game, but at least it's better than a bland background. Second of all, I've had some art done by Final Boss Amico. You may have noticed my icon changed a while back. And I'm going to be using that artwork in this video and possibly in similar videos to it to kind of represent myself. It's experimental right now, so I'm not very good at it. Here it is. Alrighty then. Hey, this is Megalovaniac yet again, and, well, it's been about a month or so since my last upload, and I thought I'd let you guys know what's going on. So in this video, I'm going to be going over three things. One, I want to go over Persona 3 FES, which is my primary series going on the channel. Two, I want to go over Civilization 6. And sorry if I'm stuttering a little bit. It's been a month since I've recorded, so my speaking skills are not exactly up to par, so bear that in mind. Or keep that in mind, or whatever the word's supposed to be. So yeah, Civilization 6 I also want to go over and what's going on with that. And third, I want to tell you what's going on with my channel moving forward. So, first up, Persona 3 FES. I am going to be returning to uploading these videos most likely tomorrow or possibly today, depending on when this video gets uploaded. And I want to try to get that finished up, hopefully before the year ends, but it's the holiday season. Things have been crazy, and that's largely why I haven't uploaded for the last month. But there's more to it than that. You see, the reason why I stopped playing Persona 3 FES for a little while, even before my upload stopped, when I was just uploading Civilization 6 and nothing else, the reason why that happened was I had kind of an incident with it that really killed my will to be able to play the game at all. You see, there's an episode that I have recorded, that I've had recorded for about a month and a half now that has not gone out. And simply put, it was one of the scenes I was most looking forward to in the game talking about. And it'd been so long since I'd seen it, I was looking forward to sharing with you guys my initial impression because I couldn't remember everything that happened, and I couldn't wait to get through that scene with you guys. And it finally got to the scene, and I was interrupted. Not just interrupted in a sense that I needed to pause for a second, but I had to step away midway through the whole thing, stop for like 2 hours, cancel the recording, and do it over. And that might not seem like that big a deal to most people, but I have this weird sort of curse when it comes to some of the more emotional and serious moments in anything, be it games, anime, whatever. Whenever I get to one of the most emotional scenes, especially if it's nearing the end of the game, which Persona 3 is very close to the end with that series now. And when I get to those scenes, for some reason there's this curse that I will get interrupted. I don't know why. And it makes me angry to no end because it ruins so many great series, or great moments in series that I love. And this was no exception to that. It felt like the whole scene had been ruined for me, and that left me basically with a bad taste in my mouth whenever I went to go back to record it. I did record it over initially as soon as I could because I just wanted to get the episode done with. But every time I wanted to go back to the series, I just didn't want to anymore. It's been about a month now, and I'm more than ready to go back to it. I want to see this through. I am not canceling the series. That is not happening. Oh god, it's been so long since I started this series. I could not give up on it now that we're so close to the end. But just going a little bit further into detail on that curse, I'm not even joking. Like, I've taken precautions. Like, at first I thought it was just with pretty much anime, but it's also happened with games, it's happened with regular movies. I've gone to make a point where I will only do these things at, like, odd hours of the night for the most part, just to avoid getting interrupted. At one point, at its craziest, I believe I was nearing the end of the series Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I was in Iowa, literally halfway across the country from any family of mine, who always are the ones to interrupt. And it's 3 in the morning. I am almost finished. I believe it was literally the last episode, one of the final scenes, and I get a phone call out of nowhere. Yeah, my mom decided to call me while I was in the middle of the night just to check up for some reason at 3 in the morning. And that was probably the moment where I realized, okay, this can't be a coincidence. I am at the most odd hours of the night possible, as far away as possible. Something weird's going on. I am cursed. So, yeah, just thought I'd get that off my chest real quick. And that coming up in this scene that I was looking forward to, which you should be seeing tomorrow. The scene isn't really ruined. I end up just ultimately re-recording the scene over again and cutting out nearly all of my audio because I wasn't exactly enthusiastic or into the scene anymore, which is a shame that it ended up that way, but whatever, we can't fix that now. I just say we keep moving forward. So that's Persona 3 out of the way. Next up, I want to talk about Civilization 6. This was the thing that really kicked me into a moment of I didn't feel like playing for roughly a month. Civilization 6, I've run into a bug, and I'm not going to upload what footage I have left. I've already gotten rid of it just to make space on my computer. There's... how to put it? Basically, when I get to a very particular turn in the game crashes. Like, it tabs me out, says an error has occurred, and as soon as I tab back in, it closes instantly. And it happens always on the same turn. It's been a while now, I don't remember the exact number of the turn off the top of my head. And I've tried actually starting new games of Civilization 6 to test it, and it always happens roughly around the same time in the game. No matter how many games I start, it always crashes. And I have no way of fixing this. I've tried reinstalling the game, I've tried deleting everything I possibly could, I've tried moving things in different orders. Nothing works. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to cancel the Civilization 6 series, and I'm sorry about that. Although, I gotta say, I originally intended to have minor series alongside my primary series on my channel. Like, say Persona 3 is the primary series on my channel. What I intended to do was have it so that I would have a secondary series that would only last, say, at maximum 20 episodes or so. And I would probably be playing a game I haven't played before, or trying something brand new, or just playing a game that isn't really made to have an entire series out of it. I would do a few episodes, and once I got tired of it, I would probably move on to something new. It would just give me a chance to experiment with my channel a little bit and figure out what works, what doesn't, and possibly even, I don't know, find something new that I never knew I would like and get to experience it with you guys. That's what I wanted to do with it, and Civilization 6 was supposed to be the start of that, so I guess it kind of works out. It was meant to be a minor series in the first place, and one of the big things I wanted to make a point of with the minor series was that if I wasn't enjoying it, I could just cancel the series and move on to the next one. Which you could expect to happen. That might happen with any other series that I start. Anytime I have one of my primary series, the ones that are labeled as a playlist as Let's Play Number X on my channel, those ones you can count on. From here on out, I'm going to make a point of finishing them. Well, I've only ever canceled one in the past, which, more on that later. But the point being, Civilization 6, unfortunately I can't make videos of it anymore because it would just be an incomplete series anyway. And between that and the moment with Persona 3 FES, I was incredibly frustrated and just was not in the mood to record. And on top of that, work getting busier and busier with it being the holiday season and finals coming up. I was just driven batty for a little bit, and I'm feeling a lot better now. I am ready to record. Things are calming down. I'm ready to do this. So now there will be a minor series to also be next on the channel, but that has to do with the third topic, what's going on next. Now, as I said, Persona 3 will be continuing, and I will be finishing that up hopefully by the end of the year. No guarantees though, because it's a very long game, and it takes a lot of time. So I don't know. There's going to be another minor series alongside it, though. I already have an idea of what it's going to be. You'll probably see a video of that within the next week or so, depending on how it goes. Again, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm kind of clueless. But I have an idea for the game I want to do next as a minor series, and the next one after that. So those should be covered, so I should have enough videos to upload in between Persona 3 FES for a while. But I also have finally decided on what I want to do after Persona 3 FES, which is something that I've been putting off for a long time, actually, as far as my channel goes. I've been doing Persona 3 FES for roughly 2.5 years now. That is incredibly crazy and stupid to think that this series, Persona 3 FES, has literally been going on for half, just really think about that, half of my channel's lifespan. How crazy is that? How did I let this happen? I should have finished this a long time ago, and I'm planning to get it done soon. But because it's been going on for so long and I knew there was still a lot left, I've been putting off planning out my next series. And I know what I'm going to do next. I am going to stick with it, and I'm going to keep it a surprise for now, because I think a lot of you are going to be very happy to see it. It'll be coming up, and when we're getting closer, I might drop like a hint or something about that. But for now, I'm keeping it a secret. But I have it planned out, and it's going to take a little bit of prep work, not too much. I don't think I'll have any issues with it, though. Well, and that's my computer going black. That's my reminder that this video has been going on for about 10 minutes now. So, sorry that this ended up going so long. I don't like these channel updates to be more than 5, but after such a big break like this, I think it's important to acknowledge that I goofed. Well, I don't know if this is entirely on me, but I'm at least taking the blame for this, because I let these things get to me way too much, and it happens more often than I like to admit with my channel. But I'm not going to get all emotional over this. I'm going to go ahead and keep moving. I've finished editing the episode that is supposed to be going out tomorrow-ish. I just need to record another episode of Persona 3 FES to get as the cover footage at the end of the episode, getting you guys a little bit of insight into how these videos are made. That's largely why I always have a video, at least one video recorded ahead of time, is so I have cover footage. And that's why oftentimes, if there's like, say, a week-long break in my channel, the next episode will seem like it was recorded a week before, because it was, because I didn't have any cover footage to put, so I never put it out. Either way, though, that's not important. 3 major points. Persona 3, continuing now, hopefully done by the end of the year. Civilization 6, sadly cancelled, going to be a new minor series to go alongside Persona 3, coming soon. And last bit, I do have my next series planned out, my next major series, which I actually don't know how long it's going to take. Hopefully it'll be faster than 2.5 years, but I don't know. This is going to be a new experience for me. It's going to be very interesting, and I'm looking forward to going through it with you guys. And I even have an idea for my next series after that. I'm finally starting to plan ahead a little bit with my channel instead of just saying, I feel like doing this now! Which is pretty much what I've always done. Either way, though, I've spent most of this past month thinking about what I want to do and how I'm going to go about it. I still have lots of things I want to try out, but for now, I'm trying not to get too crazy, and I am going on too long with this video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys again real soon, when I continue Persona 3 FES and my next series, my next minor series, that is, which hopefully you guys will enjoy. It's something I've wanted to do on this channel for a while, and it'll probably be short, but I'm looking forward to it. Either way, that'll be it for now, guys. See ya then.